Right then, we are off on, surprise surprise, yet another adventure, this time over yonder. So, let's see, I believe the area up to the... I was going to say I believe the area up to the bridge will be clear, but, you know, that shows what I know. I guess I spent a little bit more time in the city than I thought. Yeah. I know. Alright. So honestly, there shouldn't be many useful things from all of this, but, you know, you never know. We've been in here, right? We've picked everything. Yeah, we've picked everything up. Are they a bit dumb, or is it just me? I mean, maybe I'm the dumb one because I haven't seen them from a mile away, but, you know. Other than that, ouch. Alright. And one more. Good.
Think they left anything good behind?
Probably not, no.
If anyone's inside, they're liable to respond with gunfire.
Yeah. Now, what on earth were you trying to do to this building? I find that somewhat fascinating. I'm gonna go in here, just curiosity. Curiosity is what killed the... Ah, right, this is the cannibal house. Sorry, I forgot. I thought it was down the other road, if that makes any sense. Sorry about that. But, you know, just double checking. It's not at all problematic. So, yeah, here we cross the bridge and then we should be at our destination. We need to grab the printing press. Right, got him. Oh, there's quite a few of them over here.
Didn't even get our hands dirty.
Do you need some help? Hunting Rifle Ultra. I believe I had one of those. Or had a look at one of those. 204, yeah. So basically we're selling that. We're selling the carbine as well. I think I'm keeping these just for... honestly, just for the sake of keeping them, probably, more than anything sensible, but... well, you never know. We might run into some ammo problems, and then the shotgun might be useful, but... it's like, I've got this... and I've got this.
Here we go.
So overall, I'm not too concerned. Piss off. Thank you. Okay. Now, I know how this looks like. Okay, this is a little bit... This is a little bit problematic, I'll be the first to admit. But there are a few issues now with this giant electrical gizmo thingy-wiggy. And that just maybe I should have approached this ever so slightly more seriously, but... Okay. You think I would have learned a lesson about underestimating my opponents. Last time I got, you know... Shall we say... caught in a bit of a... embarrassing situation in the, alleys of... What was it? Stella Bay? It was Stella Bay, wasn't it? Seem to recall it being Stella Bay. Quite a few things here, not all that useful, but, you know. Could be better, could be worse. Now, I'm fully aware of the fact that we've gone past where we need to be, and that we're now heading in the polar opposite direction, but I'm also aware that I have somewhat of a responsibility to the local residents to try at least and secure a somewhat more peaceful surrounding area to their immediate homes and whatnot. And this is sealed. Unfortunate. Right, I think I've been that way before. So let's get back on track. This wasn't a detour, okay? This does not officially classify as a detour. We were supposed to go up there, we just went like 5 steps to the right. Totally not a detour. Alright. Please try and not die immediately to the scrap mechanic. Now, when I said please try and not die immediately to the scrap mechanic, that involved not dying immediately to something else as well. I say die, it's more of like a, you know, get knocked down thing, but this... You understand what I mean. Oh, for the love of God. But you were... I'm not even gonna ask. I'm not even gonna ask, I don't care. Just don't tell me, I don't care. Okay, my, yeah, it's getting a little bit heavy, isn't it? Oh, well. Okay, let's break this down, sell this, and sell this. Now, these look very cool, and not only do they look very cool, they're also very good, aren't they? Melee damage plus 534, yeah, it's just not good enough, I'm afraid, with the stats bonus. Yeah, almost.
Surprised you two needed backup.
The twins... Up here, you mean? Oh, no, the twin... Oh, yes, here they are. With a pair of insurgents behind them. Hello!
Nyoka! You're a sight right now, I'll tell you what. We are up a creek.
I bet. You really come this far north for a printing press?
Yeah, I know, but that's the mission. Don't suppose y'all are busy right now.
Well, believe it or not, Zora sent me to look for you guys.
Thank the Eternal. We could use a hand.
Mm-hmm.
But we can't leave without patching these guys up. Acker here is bleeding out and Jensen can't see straight. Our medic has got our trauma kit, but we got separated. We ain't seen him in a couple of hours.
My professional medical advice is to get out of here as soon as possible. Bleeding might kill him, but rats definitely will.
How many years of medical school went into that word of wisdom? Sorry. We appreciate
I like you.
Just
I really
need to
like
find our
you.
medic so we can do exactly as you say. Get the hell out.
Right. Any idea where I can find him?
Yeah, on account of giving him the order. He's searching the old settlement to the north of the press.
Got it. So, look for the medic, get the printing press. Pretty simple. Minus all the raptors, but honestly, that's like the least of my concerns, and I don't mean to underestimate my opponents. I just genuinely do not believe them to be a serious threat. He says as he starts to get overran by raptors, which I understand there is some... Ouch. Not quite sure where he is there. No, somewhere in that general direction. Alright. Like I said, fully understand the irony behind that. But overall it should be okay. And the twins had a problem clearing these raptors out with a medic and 2 people behind them. Right. Sure. Now, moments like these, I really wish I had a grenade of some sort. But before we get to the grenade throwing, let's increase lockpicking and maybe hacking, because I'm quite happy with the guns situation. Yeah, and then we head on over to perks. Increase maximum carrying capacity. Oh, that will be great. Whenever you are affected by harmful combat effects, you deal increased damage. Not that great. Significantly reduce the weight of consumables. I don't know. TTD restored per kill. I like that. Allow me to use it a little bit more often. Out of curiosity, do I not have anything I can sort of throw at them? Probably not. Alright. Let's use the sniper rifle at first, and then switch to the assault rifle when they get in closer. I think I dodged it. I didn't dodge it. Don't know why I thought I dodged it when I clearly did not. But that's alright. Jesus Christ, that was interesting. Okay, let's try that again. A little bit more dodging this time round, I suppose. Okay. Sorry, buddy. You missed. Okay, think I got most of them. Think it's just this big boy left. Who is admittedly a little bit large. And seems oh so definitely in charge of the general situation. Crap, there's one behind me, isn't there? Ow. Ow. Stay behind this, stay behind this. All of a sudden, I don't blame the twins that much. This was bloody suicide. Better question. I thought the euthanasia kit was what they sent me after for a minute, and I got very, very mad for a second. But never mind now. I've realised the error of my thinking. Like I said, don't blame them anymore. This is a long gun, technically. I would like to try it out instead of the pistol, I think. So basically a shotgun is what you're telling me. Looks very interesting due to the fact that it uses light ammo. Very, very interesting indeed. Now, leather armor is alright. Well, it's actually not alright at all. It's kind of terrible. Okay. I'm assuming there's going to be a vending machine inside the building as soon as we get in, so I'm going to get in first, and then after that I'm going to talk with the twins and give them the medkit and everything. That said, though, I am properly impressed by how far that iconoclast got. Because that was no easy thing. I mean, they made it inside as well. Which, yeah, like I said, I'm properly impressed by. Okay. Safety announcement. So now I can actually see what's inside the container before lockpicking it, and I can decide whether it's worth the maglocks to try and open it up. Useful, oh so useful. Now that said, I don't see a vending machine. Where's the nearest one outside of... Ugh, it's down there. Basically, the problem is I can't go into battle like this. All overburdened and stuff. Maybe 197, that's not exactly going to go away easily. Do I have something that I can sort of, I don't know, chew on and it'll make the entire thing easier, no? And there's natural health... There's natural health regeneration. I'll eat one of those. I'll grab this. That only lasts 15 seconds. Probably shouldn't have done that. Immunosol isn't all that bad. Armor rating lasts 15 seconds. Why do all of these things last like 10 seconds and then you're done? Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not fighting with that. Yeah. Interesting though that like one hit from those things would kill you, and like you can take a pounding from the ones outside, even though they're the exact same thing. But alright. Yeah, that's... Oh, that's mighty stupid. That's stupid and unnecessarily annoying. Alright. Just grab all of this and head out and sell it, and then we'll come back to fight. Maybe get help from the twins as well, I suppose. I mean, I usually try and show off a little bit and do everything on my own, but yeah, like this time round, nah. I ain't gonna cut it. Plus, this is utterly terrible. It's good on paper, it doesn't hit anything.
Any luck out there?
Yup. Found the trauma kit, your medic is dead.
Oh, fuck. Well, that's better than nothing. Thanks. We'll head out as soon as we're patched up.
So you're not gonna help me grab the, obviously, of course you're not. I need to head down and sell all this gear that's on me before I can engage, so let's do that. Alright, that's much better. I've sold basically everything. Especially all the candy bars and bottles of water and whatnot that we've been hauling around for no reason, that we apparently never seem to use. And now we can actually do things. So, that said, let's go around this way. I'd like one of you to turn towards me before I... Actually...
Time for action. Here we go.
Good. Amusing. Quite amusing. I sold the wrong ammo type, didn't I? Doesn't matter. I've sold a little bit of ammunition thinking that, you know, we have so much of it. Might as well, but I've sold the wrong ammo type. I also have a million of these mods, and I really desperately need to use some of them. That's worth it, yeah. I would reckon that is worth it. And then let's repair everything. Good.
Here we go.
Okay. You don't care much for being hit with this thing, do you? We pick up the... Okay, get out. Damn it! The door, why is it not... Ugh. Calm and collected. Calm and collected. I mean, honestly, it's kind of shite. But I didn't say that. Now that was kind of awesome, as I'm sure you'll agree. I mean, I literally just hit it with a stock and just tore it into bits. Look at that. That is awesome. You, the entire cowboy thing, for like 2% of its health? No. No, I'm afraid not. I'm afraid not. Now, here's the thing. Oh, ugh. Alright, we'll sell these two, and then... Yeah, good. So, let's try this again. I mean, there's something about... Look at that, that's like no damage to the friggin' thing. Also, I love how everything conveniently waits while we're doing this. Just seems a little bit silly. That said, I'm not tactically withdrawing from here, but I'm basically running away. Okay. Yep, that's it. GTFO. Much rather fight them in the open. If at all possible, but they're not gonna... They're not smart enough to open the door, are they? Good. Glorious. So what we've effectively done is we've killed a few, and now... we're gonna kill the rest. Lovely. You're superhuman, or superhuman, you're just unnatural, godlike agility and ability of teleportation is something that amuses me to no end. It genuinely does, because you do not leap, you teleport. Quite literally, I'm afraid, teleport. And it is the cause and basically, just to sum up, Did I angrily just shoot at the thing? Yes, yes I did. Shush, don't at me. Deal with it. I literally could not care less. Just shoot it, deal with it. I cannot look at another one of these things. I'm not going to help you. Just deal with it. Thank you. Literally do not care about any of these. I'm just annoyed. Annoyed to no end. It is... Oh, and here's the vendor, of course, now that we don't need one. Natürlich! Come on. If I never see another lizard again, it'll be too soon. I swear to God. Of course it's barred from this side. We don't want to get the lizards to touch the bloody thing, do we? They might steal it and try and mate with it, for all we know. Just get. Ugh. Let me guess, more lizards here. Where are you? See that? Shoot it. You see that? Shoot it. You're shooting at the wall, love. You're not shooting at the thing. And you've done an amazing 2% of its health worth of damage. And it's not the gun. That's like the best machine gun I've ever seen. As far as you're concerned, well, alright, you know. Maybe you could use an upgrade, but still. What's the bloody point, right? You're still doing practically nothing to the poor thing. And not to toot my own horn or blow smoke up my own you-know-what. But by the law, I'm the only one actually contributing to any of these fights. Amusing. Could not care less. Okay, what's this? Alright, let's install the rollers. Lovely. So just for any of you keeping track, we were going after a printing press that isn't actually functional. It's like we need to make it functional and then grab it. And all of this for an unfunctional printing press. I mean, it's just, it boggles the mind. It genuinely does. I didn't hate Graham up until this point. I really didn't. But after this, might not be long for this world. Now, all that said, and my annoyance aside, there is a random sign that says Monarch. Also, there is a building behind that rock. Now, do we need to go into every single building we find that, you know, we can go into? Obviously not. But are we going to do that anyway? Probably yes, let's be honest here. Also, side note, a Mantiqueen's supposed to be tough. Supposed to be one of the toughest things on the planet. It cannot compare. It is a harmless little butterfly. If you're gonna compare it to the Raptidon thingamajig I've just fought. Like, seriously, it is utterly, tragically bad and useless and well, not useless, sorry, harmless compared to what we just fought. Look, someone had to say it. Does this mean that I'm probably eventually going to get mauled to death by a manticore just for saying that? Potentially. Very much so, yes. It is the way of the world, basically. Can't take a shortcut. Damn it. Ow. This is not a building. Yes, it is a building. For a ball falling from you, you no longer function well when the ground is far beneath you. phobic, dexterity -1, perception -1, temperament -1. See, this doesn't make sense, because these are always there, even when I'm, like, lying on the ground. I'm still afraid of heights. That's not how being afraid of heights works. Oh, I don't know. Right, I'm assuming you set it on fire or something. I'll jump down when it gets close. Speaking of my fear of heights, I'll just jump down to avoid it. Not the fear, I mean the... Thank you. What is it with the thing that you drop when you do that every single time? It's... Okay, what the hell is up with my companions? For the love of God, this is like, you are actually driving me insane. For the actual, literal love of everything that is good and holy in the world. What are you doing? And there were 3 things behind me. I killed 1, and now there's 0 things behind me. Not saying I dislike the math, but I don't quite understand it either.
Making it look easy.
Ooh, now that's a shame. Elite troop armor and... Armor mod backpack. Useful. Very useful. Unfortunately, we can't really open that. Yeah, like 95, we're not getting there even with the equipment that I have in the backpack for lockpicking. So there is a vendor here, and they sell a couple of things here and there. Nothing all that useful. Pro Tossball Blocker Spacer's Choice. I seriously do not see the value of this thing. Never mind, I've changed my mind about the value of this thing. Okay. So now we could go back the way we came. I no longer see the value of this thing. It was a quick... turnabout, or turnaround, or however you call it. Changed my mind very quickly regarding it, but yeah, I no longer see the value of it. Where was I? We could go back the same way we came. Or we could go through the sulfur pits. Usually, I would say, what the hell are you thinking?
Nice and easy.
And are you insane? However, there doesn't seem to be actually that many nasty things in this general direction. I say that as both of my companions are now dead and... Ah. Well, never mind. I guess we're going the safer way round then.